baddies to Minute Mondays, where we get rid of our scrap textiles. Today we're sewing giant scrunchies. Make a pattern piece that's 55 centimeters long, 17 centimeters tall, with 1 centimeter sewing allowance. You'll cut this on fold. You're also gonna need a 17.5 centimeter long elastic string that's about 5 millimeters wide. Once you've cut out your fabric, you want to pin the right sides together, and about 5 centimeters down, you want to leave a 6 centimeter gap. Sew all the way to the first mark in the gap and remember to backstitch. Start sewing again from the second mark of the gap and remember to backstitch. Then sew all the way to the end. Press the seam open. Now I'm just going to turn this so that the right side is facing the outside. Press the tube of fabric so that it lies nice and flat. Now here's the slightly tricky part. You want to place your fabrics together like this so the seams are lining up on the edge. And then you want to take your fingers under this gap that you sewed and then grab the seams together and then turn them in through the gap like that, so that the right sides are facing together. Now pin it together and sew at 1 centimeter. Now, when you pull this side back through the gap, it will be connected like this. Press your connecting seam flat. Your tube should look like this. With a safety pin, secure one side of the elastic to the fabric and then put another safety pin on the other end to feed it through the tube. Now grab both sides of the elastic and zigzag stitch it together. You want to overlap the edges a little bit. This can be a little tricky and I can never make it look nice, but as long as it's attached, then you can hide it back in the gap. The last thing to do is close the gap with a top stitch. This is usually where I attach my label. And that's it. Now you've sewn a giant scrunchie. If you want more mini tutorials, make sure to hit that follow button, and I will see you next Monday for another one. Thanks for watching. Bye!